Today, as you can see from the title, I'm going to be reviewing this Hairburst shampoo and conditioner for longer, stronger hair. I got this set from Holland and Barrett for £28. There is 350 ml in each bottle. It's made in Ireland and it's a vegan formula. And it says here that it's avocado and coconut aroma, which explains to me why it smells a bit like sun cream. And it really isn't too coconutty because I don't really like the smell of coconut, but this is actually not too bad. I'm always looking for new hair products to try, so when I seen this in Holland and Barrett, I really liked the colours of the bottles, to be honest. That was the original reason why I was looking at it. But I thought, okay, it's supposed to make your hair stronger. Now, as you can see, I've got long hair and I've just recently got it cut. So my hair's not too bad, it's pretty strong, but I really like to look after it and I thought I would try something new. So the first time I used this, it really didn't go well, to be honest. I used the shampoo, and you know how sometimes when you use a shampoo and before you put the conditioner in, your hair's hard, like it literally feels like it's burnt or it's damaged. It's just hard, like you can't put your fingers through it properly. So I thought the conditioner's really going to fix that. When I put the conditioner in, I honestly didn't feel like it made that much of a difference. And when I came out the bath, I felt like I could hardly brush it. I don't know what the issue was there, and I've not had that problem since. But the first time I used it, I almost didn't use it again. But I thought I would give it another chance because I thought maybe it's something that I had on my hair previously, like a serum, or it took a reaction to something else. I wasn't sure. But my hair didn't feel damaged when I came out the bath, I just could hardly brush it. The next time I used it, I felt like my hair was getting tangled more easily. Like it was more knotty, it was harder to brush. And I don't mean just after I dried it, I mean like from up until the next wash. I felt like my hair was tangling. And that only happened like the second and third time that I used this. I don't really understand. It's as if it was going through stages, you're having different results. But I will say that this is really hard to rinse out. This conditioner actually tells you to use it from root to tip, which is quite unusual for a conditioner, but it must be because this one's supposed to promote like hair strength and growth. Normally, you just put your shampoo in the top of your head and then your conditioner for like here down. But I followed the instructions, and even though it says put it in from root to tip, I didn't rub the conditioner in like a shampoo. I just put it over the top of my head like that. Because this is so hard to rinse out, I feel like I've had problems with it quite a few times. Like when I've come out the bath or the shower and I've been drying it. I don't know if you've ever washed your hair and like not rinsed the conditioner out properly, but when you start to dry it, you can feel like as if the product's still in your hair. And then once you've dried it, sometimes it feels as if there's bits that's not dried properly or bits that's like kind of stuck together and it looks greasy. And I've had that problem a few times with this. So the last time I used it, which was this morning, I used it and I really took my time to rinse out, rinse, rinse, rinse. I rinsed it out with hot water, then cold water, went over it with hot water again, and then rinsed it with cold again. And I feel like I really got it out this time. Now, most of the time, I really take my time to rinse this out. But even then, like today, I used it this morning, and you can't really tell from the top of my head because I've got hairspray on. But I feel like when I use this, my hair can be clean, obviously, because I've just washed it. But then the next day, it's greasier than what it would be normally. And then by the time the next day comes, I need to wash my hair. Now, if you're someone who washes your hair every second or possibly third day, which most people do, let's be honest, this is probably not going to be too bad. But I wash my hair once a week or less if I can get away with it. It really depends on what I've been doing. But with this, I feel like I need to wash it every couple of days. Now that's probably going to be good for you, but it's not that good for me to be honest. Now I just used this morning. You can see that I rinsed it all out. Like my hair's flexible. There's no sticky bits. Like the other day when I felt like I hadn't rinsed it out properly, I went back into the shower and I stood and just rinsed through it, and I literally took like 10 minutes to just stand under the shower and rinse it and rinse it and rinse it. When I came out the shower, and dried it felt fine. But then I normally wear my hair in a side plait, as you know. So later on that night when I took my hair out the side plait, you know how like your hair goes wavy when you've had it in a plait? It was literally like chunks like this all stuck together. Like as if I had product in my hair and as if I had like put in like some sort of gel or something. And it was bogging basically and I had to wash it. My mum's used this and she quite likes it. She's got quite fine hair and my hair overall's actually already quite thick and strong. But to be honest, I don't really know if I would give this a good or a bad review. Like I'm really honest in my review, so I have to tell you. Like there's things about this that I like and there's things about it that I don't like. I kind of considered using it another few times, but at this point I've already used over half the bottle, so I should know by now if I like it or not. I really think that if you're somebody who washes your hair often, then it could be good for you because it does make your hair easier to manage. It makes it easier to style. And if which I just dried my hair the day with the hairdryer, I didn't straighten it. That's quite shiny and straight considering. Like my natural hair pattern is wavy, and I actually think that my hair might be curly. I've got a product to review to try it out, but my natural hair pattern is waves. So just to get that result from a hairdryer and that shine is really good. So it's obviously doing something. But for me, the problem is that I have to wash it the next day or 2 days later. So it's a hard one. I mean, the packaging is nice, you know. For me, I'm a sucker for packaging. It doesn't smell amazing. Like when I use Aussie, which is actually not very good for your hair, I love the smell of it. It smells fresh, or I love lemon scents or whatever. I don't really like coconut. This just smells like a sunbed, which isn't bad. I will say that I think that £28 for these is expensive. Like I've had other shampoos and conditioners, like really good brands, like the big massive bottle like that, right? Like a bottle like that, a shampoo and conditioner. I've had one that's lasted me over a year, right? Because literally I only wash my hair once a week or less. And it's lasted maybe over a year and it's not even been £15 a bottle. And even if it was like £25 a bottle, that is worth it for a whole over a year's worth of hair washes. This one, I just think that £28 is a lot of money for that. Like, let me know in the comments, do you think that that's a good price? Now, I've been in situations before, and I can't remember if I made a review, but I bought a bottle of Pantene Fiasda, and it was like a big bottle. It was like a really big bottle, shampoo and conditioner. And at the time, I had not really looked up any reviews of shampoos or anything, and I didn't realise that Pantene's supposed to be really bad for hair. But I used that shampoo, and it was so bad. Like it did not rinse out of your hair. It must have had silicone in it. Not only must it have had silicone, it must have been made out of pure silicone because my hair was just stuck together in chunks. No matter how much I tried to rinse it, it wouldn't come out. And after about using it like 3 times, it had actually started to build up on my scalp. And it looked as if I had dandruff, but it was actually build up. And one time I was in the bath and I was trying to rinse it out for literally 15 minutes and I couldn't get it out of my hair. And I've had that same problem with a Fructis product in the past as well. So luckily I've not had that problem with this. You know, it's not that bad. But I really like to use Aussie and recently I found out that that's really bad for your hair. But I still really love some of their other products and I really like the smell of their products as well. Even though I prefer the copy version which is just called Oz. So I think that I wouldn't recommend this shampoo and conditioner. However, my mum's got fine hair and she's used it and she washes her hair like every day or every second day anyway. So if that's you, if you've got really fine hair and you find it hard to style, it's all flyaway or whatever, then I would recommend it for you if you're going to wash your hair regularly. I wouldn't recommend it if you've got long hair like me, and I also wouldn't recommend it if you don't wash your hair a lot. So this is a bit of a mixed review. It really just depends on how often you wash your hair. And if you do decide to spend £28 on these two bottles, then that's up to you. There is a lot more expensive shampoos and conditioners out there. But just for the love of God, make sure that you're rinsing it. Make sure you're squeezing out all the product, because otherwise it's just all going to be a sticky mess. So if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, consider subscribing. And actually, at the moment, I'm looking for some new hair care products. If there's any shampoos and conditioners that you've used that blow your mind, please let me know in the comments. Years ago, I used to use an Avon one, and I can't remember the name of it, but I was thinking about buying that again because it was just so good. But if you've got any recommendations, please let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye.